what an absolutely beautiful day. I'm going to tell you a little story, because although I love, showing people the beauty of Paris and how good I feel now, but I, no matter what, I always take it back to what it felt like when I was going through that hell. So let's split a 50-50 here. Look at this view, it's absolutely beautiful. The River Seine goes all the way straight through Paris. It's absolutely stunning. Look at the views, man, it's so good. It's amazing. And just, to be in a different country, just sitting over there reading a book beside the river, sun, it brings me back then. I think, wow, what was it like a couple of years ago? Well, I tell you what it was like. Summertime, I fucking hated. I only liked winter time. The summertime, everyone was out and having a good time, and you know what? I think a lot of people get this with anxiety. I was afraid of the sun. Because of the sun, I know there's not much sun in Dublin, Ireland, but what would happen is with the sun, because like the most it gets in Dublin for like a week or two was like 22, 23 degrees or something, but for me it was like, that brought on the symptoms of panic, and anything that brought on that was terrifying to me. So I feared the fucking sun. I feared the hot weather because it'd bring on like sweating, and I used to just basically stay in the house and avoid it all day until it got to like 7, 8, 9 o'clock, then go out. Of course that it wasn't always like that, but I have vivid memories of a lot of time like that, having that kind of mindset. And I know there's definitely people out there who are doing the exact same thing, because it's people with anxiety disorders and stuff like that. We're all afraid of the same shit. It's not that we're afraid of the same things, we're just afraid of the symptoms we experience about those external things, like the sun and the car and the bus, the train. We're not afraid of those things. We're afraid of what's in our body, what that brings up, the response, the fight or flight mechanism. And we just feel it a little bit more because we're sensitized, as they say. But anyway, I always like to mix my videos up with, beautiful recovery. Like, look at this, it's absolutely stunning, amazing. And I'm soaking it in now. There's not a moment that, there is moments go past where this is so normal to me now. But then there's beautiful moments like this where I sit down and be like, wow, this was like a couple of years ago, this was just not even, my mind wouldn't even allow me to think like this. I couldn't even walk to the local shop, but that's recovery, guys. And people can do this, really can do it, guys. It takes a lot of hard work. It takes a certain mindset. Not that everyone, what happens is people go into this mindset where they're sick of it. They've reached the point where they're just like, I'm done. And that's a beautiful point. So rock bottom, if you're in rock bottom, it's a great place to be. Guys, I don't know really what else to say. I just wanted to make this video, show you the beauty that's around here. I wanted to share it with you. And then I also wanted to let you know that how bad it was for me, like I always do. I never sugarcoat things. I never try to portray this perfect life that, look at this place over here in Paris, signifies beauty, right? And it's very beautiful. And there's days like this where I'm very taken back by my journey and where I've come. And now I just appreciate it so much. And for me to, I'm so engaged in this channel now that when I think about recovery, I think about a lot of people on the channel that I'd really just love if so many people could recover. I really wish that upon people. I really, really do. I have become very engaged in the chat. There's a lot of DMs I haven't got back to. It's just so hard, guys. There's so many, and the messages that come my way, there's you know what? There's 99.9% just positive, and I love it. It's great. So thank you so much. I will continue to speak about my journey. I'll be authentic. I'll be raw. Hopefully I don't another one of those big panic attacks that I had there last week. don't really give a shit if I do, to be honest. That's why I'm not going to get them, because I don't give a fuck if I do get them. But if I do, I'll share about it again. I'll try capture it in the moment, that you can, you know, when you see the fear on people's faces, like they go a bit white and stuff like that, and I'll try capture that moment. Well, maybe it won't happen for another year. But anyway, guys, I'll leave you with that. Just wanted to make a video, show you around. I think all these videos always give some sort of inspiration and hope, and that's sometimes all it is. Like, some people are probably bedridden by now, and you know, they can't even fucking eat. And to me, what that is, guys, that's just, you're severely sensitized at the moment. There's not much you can do with that. What you do with that, guys, is you wait it out. I've been, with the 10 years, I've gone into many deep states like that, at least 5, 6, 7 times, where I just wouldn't eat and I'd be very depressed because of this shit. So my advice to you would go that you just see it through. And then when you see it through, then a little bit more hope and light comes. You're not always bedridden and, you know, sensitized, and you are able to go a couple of places. You might have your life back to normal, but you can then think about, you have a little bit more strength then, you're eating a bit more, and you're able to walk further and stuff like that. And that's when you build up yourself. So anyone who's really at rock bottom, see it through. See it through. And this isn't going to force you into some sort of breakdown, or, you know, you're nervous, you're anxious. There's no breakdown that comes from this. It's, your nerves are sensitized, and any scary thought and sensation just sends shivers through your body. You think you're going nuts and crazy, but you're not. Anyway, again, guys, you know my method of speaking, I have no script. I literally just got up and start talking. So that's it. I feel like I've said enough. I'm gonna soak in the beauty here and read a book in the sun. When I was 3 years ago, terrified to be even in the sun. I'm actually still in the shade over here, to be honest. It's like 30 degrees. But anyway, guys, let me know in the comments, have you associated anything with, like, the heat from the sun? Or, you know, it's crazy, like, we're not afraid of the fucking sun, we're not afraid of the cars or the buses, or we're afraid of the symptoms and the thoughts that arise in our bodies and in our minds when we're in those situations. Anyway, recovery is possible, guys. If you're going through the worst of it right now, see it through. See it through another couple of weeks, another month or two. Be at your worst. It's okay. Take it easy, everyone.